Merry Christmas, everybody, and welcome to the Gimmick Infringement podcast. I am Brad Winchester, and with me, as always, is my tag team partner, Tyler McDowell Blank. And Tyler, you look warm. You look prepared for the winter time. You look very festive. I know it's hot out there, but how you doing today?
Is it giving Christian Cage?
It is.
The Rock.
It's giving
little Steve Jobs. What do you think about the turtleneck?
All of those things. It also gives kind of like it kind of looks like Hans Gruber's henchman. It kind of looks like you should be chasing some like John McClane on a snowmobile toward an airport. Yeah.
Okay.
All of those things too. Yeah. Which is probably what Christian Cage is going for, right? He's definitely a coal in the stocking guy.
1,000%. To answer your question, I am warm, but I do it for the people, Brad. I do it for GI. When I think of winter, when I think of Christmas, that's turtleneck season for me. I'm great, man. I'm really excited for this new series we have. You know, it's a GI tradition for us to release a special every holiday season, a multi-part, episodic, if you will, special. We have definitely a different twist on this one for this year. I'm excited to be here. Happy to see you as always. How are you doing this Christmas?
I'm doing so well. I'm excited for this. My voice is almost entirely back. It's still a little under the weather. I'm hoping for a Christmas miracle, but we're going to have one today and throughout the week. We are going to be releasing our regular show as well on Monday, but we are going to have a little GI naughty and nice list activity. We're going to talk about things that we love around the holiday season, and then we're going to simply answer naughty or nice. Do we like it? Do we hate it? What do we want to do here? We are not going to cover wrestling today. Today, we are going to cover holiday foods. Tyler, when you think Christmas foods, New Year's foods, holiday traditions, what foods come to mind for you?
So my mom always throws down every holiday, even though her birthday is on Christmas Eve. She gets super into these holiday meals, so much so, Brad, that she will create menus. Throw some clip art on there.
That's dope.
It's very much a production.
So exciting. That's awesome.
Shout out to the birthday gal. Yeah, man. So in terms of foods, it's a mix. Some years it can be chicken or turkey. Definitely mac and cheese. Definitely. Oh gosh, I'm forgetting all that she makes. There's mashed potatoes. Sometimes there's baked potatoes. Brad, it's a lot. There's string beans. It's a little bit of everything, and it is always delicious. Somehow every year she seems to top herself. Sometimes we've done baked ziti as well. My dad's very Italian.
Yeah.
He's from Italy. We go over friends' houses for dessert. It's definitely a big holiday for the fam, and we eat all of that and more every Christmas, every Thanksgiving, every time. How about you?
It's a little different every year. I'm learning that slowly. You know, there's
no turkey on Thanksgiving.
Not a turkey guy.
Is this true?
We've had turkey every year. The
Begrudgingly.
year that I planned, like, we're not going to do it. We're going to have this. We're going to have that. And everybody was super excited and on board. And they're like, actually, we're going to go up to Scottsdale and have some turkey. It's like, well, all right. Well, way to get me excited about having good food. Instead, we'll have turkey. Not stuff everybody likes. Turkey. Something you're not going in like, hey, you know, it's May 18th. It's time for some turkey. Because you're not craving that. You don't want that. You only need it on Thanksgiving. Get out of here with that. So
as a society, we're really you're definitely not alone in this. I heard a lot of conversation, particularly this holiday season, post Thanksgiving, about how people are really bucking that trend and are doing pasta like lasagna or just other
it's less work.
Non-turkey food. Yeah. It's really a thing. You are a trailblazer, my friend.
And you know what? Like I love the idea of it, and I don't hate it. But
I really enjoy turkey. Yeah. I got you.
It's not bad. I just don't want to eat it for 2 weeks. Like, it's just
the leftovers and yeah.
Like, because I'm plowing through all the sides so fast, because the sides are what makes it great. That by the time,
crucial.
Right? But by the time you're not taking a commensurate amount of turkey. There's no way it's proportional to the amount of stuffing and the amount of for mac and cheese. If it's available and it's never been available, that's two Americas. There is never any. There's never enough cranberry sauce at my table for me growing up.
I was just about to ask you, cranberry sauce, yay or nay?
It totally depends now. When I was younger, Yeah, I want to see it shaped like a can. You cut it in slices for me, and I'm going to gobble up half that can by myself, and my grandma's going to yell at me. Now, still love it, but I love the homemade stuff better. Like it's so much better homemade. Little orange juice in there, some zest. Oh, it's so good. But yeah, I love cranberry sauce. Like, come on, I love it. It's if nothing else, it is a crucial topping on the sandwich. It gives it that tartness, and yeah, you got to have it.
I've not tried that.
Oh, it's so yeah, it's a must. That's the best part about the turkey is being able to make the sandwich the next day. The day of, I'm always going like, I'm really disappointed because I love this thing and some relative made it, but wanted to tweak it, wanted to add to it. It's like, nah, it wasn't broken. Leave it alone.
This is not a time to display your creativity. We need order. We need consistency. We are not heathens.
You are an expert at these potatoes. Don't change them. We all want these potatoes. These are we all look forward to this every year. Do not change. Do not deviate from the system that has worked for 30 years. Leave it alone.
It's giving.
Awesome.
Don't fix it if it ain't broke.
Yes,
that's what it's giving.
100%. And you know what? Christmas is for me. It's food wise. It's sort of like Thanksgiving. You got all your family, or as much family as you can pack in. We have the kind of the holiday spread. But Tyler, there's no pressure to have a certain thing. So every year, it's like there's not like, oh, did you get your Christmas turkey? No, that was Thanksgiving. I don't need turkey back to back like that. Most people, I would assume, would probably go ham on Christmas Day or prime rib or something like that, a rib roast. And we've done similar things in the past. And every year, it's sort of like, what do you want to do this year? Let's do crab. Let's do this. Let's do that. So we have 2 frozen lasagnas from the Italian deli and garlic bread ready to go for Christmas Day. Pop them into the oven. Done. Christmas Eve is usually our bigger spread. So really looking forward to that. I love just kind of hanging out, making the different desserts. I make Stolen now. I was making fruitcake for years. Alton Brown's free range fruitcake is delicious. You get the store-bought stuff. You're just committing crimes against humanity. It's really good, but I'm the only one that eats it, so I stopped making it. So in fact, when we are done here, I will be making Stolen tonight. Really excited about that. But Tyler, there are so many foods at Christmas time. Many of them are polarizing. So we're going to do a little naughty or nice. And we're going to start with that first mentioned food item. And I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Tyler, fruitcake, naughty or nice?
I love fruit and I love cake, but not together. I'm so serious about this.
Yeah,
it's a naughty for me.
No, I get it. You know what?
You disagree?
No. Okay. The one that I mentioned is the only one that I can do. It's more like banana bread, but it's made with the dried cranberries and dried blueberries and dried apricots and raisins and all these different things. You macerate it in rum and then you cook it all down and it all cooks out. And it's just like this vanilla. It's delicious. It's so good. However, when you go and get the fruitcake things from the store and they have sort of those bright neon green things inside of it, what is that? That's not fruit. What tree did that come off of? Or like there's nothing in nature outside of Chernobyl is going to look like that. So I don't know what that is. Absolutely a naughty for me. Our next item. I love me some hot cocoa, Tyler. But the prepackaged, the Swiss Miss, if you will. Naughty or nice?
I don't have it often enough, but when I do, I enjoy it. Swiss Miss is perfect for the season. This is a nice for me.
I've been spoiled too much, Tyler. It's a naughty for me. Just made hot chocolate last night. When I saw the stock pot come out,
it's better than the Swiss Miss.
When the vanilla,
there's levels. Brad is saying there's levels to this.
Levels to this. When the vanilla and the cinnamon sticks came out, I knew it was going to be a good evening. And luckily, we ran out of space in the carafe, so I have probably 1.5 gallons of hot chocolate ready to go in the fridge right now. I will also be having that later on tonight. I'm going to say the prepackaged stuff for me it's a naughty. Speaking of Thanksgiving, I feel like you have a follow-up though. Hit me with it. You looked like you had
No,
a
no, 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 no,
ooh.
no, no. I don't.
Okay.
I
I was
just
like,
thought of it. I just thought of a name to call you during my next speaking part after your answers.
oh, I can't
Please,
wait. Turkey.
please
We
continue.
got we I can't wait. Embrace the mess. Turkey or ham on Christmas Day. We'll just say we'll lump them together. We'll
I was
we'll either one of them. Naughty or nice Christmas.
Yeah, this is light work. I was going to call you Ebenezer Scrooge, but I was debating, do I call you Ebenezer? Do I call you
Oh.
Scrooge?
Hmm.
And now I've just hyped it up unnecessarily. So I am going to for sure take turkey on this one. Not a big ham guy. I've had turkey so often for the aforementioned Thanksgiving, definitely for Christmas. This is turkey for me, easily.
Yeah, if I had to pick them, I'd pick turkey. I'm putting both on the naughty list. Get them out of my life. I don't need that cured nonsense from ham. If it's thinly sliced, then put it on a sandwich or something. I'm down. If it's just a big old slab of fat that I got to cut around, like I've never understood why people are like, "Oh, this is gonna be so good." Here's your slab of like cured pork that is red for no reason sitting on your plate, and there's just the blobs of fat all over it. And you're like, well, I'm not going to put that in my mouth. So I got to cut half of it off and throw it away. And then if people have to use the word rind and it's not referring to like an orange, throw it in the trash, get it out of here. You should not be eating this. Now,
You've thought about this.
I have. If you
This is a
brine it,
very thorough argument.
you brine me a turkey, you put some oranges and some aromatics inside that cavity, and you get it nice and golden brown, and you cook it to an appropriate temperature, which should be pretty low in that breast. I'm probably gonna eat a ton of that. But I just don't want it for 9 days. So I'm not gonna say naughty. Okay. This is an important one, Tyler. This is an essential Midwest white folk food item, I believe, and that's crock pot buffet items. Just food you got to get out of crock pots, or at least pots on the stove. We're talking Swedish meatballs. We're talking the little smokies that you dump the pack in with like bullseye barbecue sauce and just let them simmer for a couple of days in there. We're talking all of the finger foods that end up in crock pots. What do we got? Naughty or nice?
Apparently, it's a Midwest tradition, and it's going to stay in the Midwest. This is naughty for me. I have nothing against crock pots or all of what you just mentioned. In fact, it sounds quite tasty. I just didn't grow up with crock pots, so this was not a thing out west for me. It's making my naughty list this year, unfortunately. I think we're clearly going to disagree on this one.
The only one I want, all of it's on the naughty list for me, Tyler. The only one I really want in there is the Swedish meatballs, and the rest can go away. Like that, it's just a bunch of salt in a pool of sugar. I'm good. Give me the Swedish meatballs though; those are delicious. I miss going to like aunts and uncles and grandparents. My grandmother was Swedish, so when we were getting Swedish meatballs, it's sort of like, yeah, but like Swedes made them. They're not just the recipe here. So I appreciate that. And I associate that with New Year's. That was really the New Year's gimmick was we're all tired from Christmas. We're not going to work that hard. Throw some things in a casserole dish or in a crock pot and make giant family style servings of stuff so we can all get into it. However, I got to put it on the naughty list. It's too close to a potluck. I'm sure we're going to talk about that later. Tyler, our last one to round out on this list is the family holiday spreads. Naughty or nice?
Nice for
Hell
sure.
yeah.
I mean, you laid this up perfectly for me, Brad. The food, why I love food beyond it tastes yummy, is it's so associated with memories
Mhm.
and people I
Mhm.
cherish in my life. So when I think of you mentioning spreads here, to me that's also similar. Of you walk in someone's home, there's the spread, there's laughter, there's joy, there's just
Yes.
this overwhelming sense of warmth and comfort. Definitely on my nice list.
Absolutely. It's what was missing, I think, this year at Thanksgiving. We were talking about how the vibe felt off going up. It didn't feel as celebratory because we didn't communally meet in the kitchen and sit around the food because we were just sort of there interacting with each other. And then we left to go to the food. And that's when we all started communing a little bit different. And it was like, well, we didn't do the work. And there's something about just being around everybody, putting their love into it and going like, let's all share this time together and we'll do it around this meal. Tyler, we have more coming your way. We'll be back tomorrow for a little bit more naughty or nice to check us out. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.